I got a question recently, and the question was, Malik, you know, how can I be a better man? Just overall, how to be a better man. And I gave him one word, and I said, evolve. Evolve. He said, give me another word, and I said, grace. Grace. He said, man, what's up with these one word answers? He said, give me another word. Give me another word. And I said, fulfillment. Fulfillment. Right. So that leaves us with 3 words right there that we could hop into and dive into. Fulfillment, grace, and evolving. What does it mean to have fulfillment? What it means to have fulfillment is, it means as a man, you cannot be a slave to your pleasures. You cannot be owned and controlled by your desires. You can be pushed by desires, by things that you may want, but you should not be a slave to it. You should not be a slave to any temporary pleasure. Temporary pleasure includes eating foods that you know you shouldn't be eating. Right? Right? Looking at things that you're not supposed to be looking at. Not being able to control yourself around beautiful women. Whatever it is, you should not be falling for the temporary pleasures. There's a lot of you guys have big goals, you guys have big dreams, you guys have big aspirations, and I believe that you can accomplish these things, but the number one thing that will get in your way is the temptations of life. The number one thing that will ruin you is the temptations that's all around you. If it's all around you and it's common and it's always looking to slow you down, why do we continue to fall for it? I say we because I'm not better than you. I'm on this journey as well. I'm not talking at you guys. I'm talking with you guys. Why do we fall for the temporary pleasure? Why do we fall for the temporary distractions? We need to chase fulfillment. We need to earn fulfillment. We need to go after fulfillment. Okay, what's the difference? You keep saying this word fulfillment. Okay, bro, what do you mean? It's that feeling when you lay your head at bed, at rest, towards the end of the day, and you know that you gave life all that you got. You know that you gave it everything. You know that you accomplished everything that you had to accomplish. You know that you accomplished everything that you had to accomplish for the day. That's what I mean. You were purpose driven all day. You were driven on your purpose all day. You weren't distracted. You weren't looking here. You weren't looking there. You were looking right here. You were doing what you had to do. So you get to sleep, and you get to sleep comfortable. You get to sleep righteously. You get to sleep well. Everybody else who procrastinated, who pushing things off to the side, they don't sleep as good as you because they still got so much work to do. But you're doing what you have to do. You're not procrastinating. You're utilizing the present moment. You understand the power of now, and you're going after it as much as you possibly can. So you get to sleep better. You get to have that feeling of fulfillment. You get to have that feeling of fulfillment because you decided to be on your purpose. You decided to give life your best, not your worst. You decided to take a step forward. Right? How to be a better man is also about giving yourself grace. 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 Understanding that you are not going to be perfect. Understanding that you're human. Understanding that you are going to make mistakes, but you got to forgive yourself and you got to move forward. You got to give yourself grace. Understanding that you weren't purpose driven. Maybe a big chunk of your life, but now you are. Maybe this video is making you become purpose driven. Maybe you've been on my channel for a long time and now you're finally purpose driven. Maybe you've been purpose driven for 6 months and you see no results. Give yourself grace. Great things take time, and you're something that's great. You're something that's priceless. You're a someone. You deserve to be here. You deserve to be on earth. You deserve to occupy space, and you deserve to be successful only if you put the work in. Only if you go as hard as you know you need to go. Only if you're showing up for yourself each and every day. You deserve a great life. So it's all about giving yourself grace, because we're not going to score 10 for 10 each and every day. Even Stephen Curry misses a couple threes, and he's considered the greatest three-point shooter to ever exist. He doesn't make every shot, but he makes it when it matters most. But he's practicing each and every day. He misses a shot, but he goes up and he takes the next one. And he banks it in. So we're not going to make everything, but we're going to show up. And we're going to give everything we got. So give yourself grace on this journey. If you're not seeing results, if you don't have a lot of results to show, that's okay. Give yourself grace on this journey. Be kind to yourself, because the whole world is negative towards you, especially men. We're number one in the world for suicide rates. The world doesn't speak about that. I barely even knew that we had a men's mental health month. I looked it up because this is my line of work. I'm like, man, I'm here to inspire and help guys. Let me make sure that I have the right, dates. When is Men's Mental Health Month? When is this and that? Hey guys, it's supposed to be June. Sometimes it's November. They flip-flop the months. We barely have something, and we're number one in the world for suicide rates. So we have to be our brother's keeper. We have to look out for each other. We have to be kind to ourselves. Yeah, you could push yourself. Yeah, you could be your biggest supporter. Yeah, you could push yourself, but don't push yourself off a cliff. Right? You could go hard for your dreams, but know when you're going a little too hard. Right? Know when you're not feeling your best. Know when you need to take care of your health. Know when you need to take a step back and take a break for a little bit. So I'm not saying that you can't take breaks, but what I am saying is you cannot give up. Don't give up. You can take a break, just don't give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. You can slow down for a little bit. That's life. We're not going to be perfect. We're not going to be able to give 100% each and every day, but we will give our best effort. So if your best is 80% of what you gave yesterday, you better give that today. If you can only give me 70 push-ups today, but you were able to do 100 yesterday, give me 70 push-ups today. Give yourself 70 push-ups today. Right? Lock in as much as you can, but you still got to give yourself grace. Don't beat yourself up because you can't do 100 today. You still doing 70. You still doing more than other people doing. You still doing more than your past self maybe years ago was doing. Give yourself some grace. And last but certainly not least, it's all about evolving. It's all about taking a step forward. That's what it means to be purpose driven. It's about, hey, I'm taking a step. I'm taking a step. I'm taking a step. I'm taking a step. I don't have all the answers, and that's okay. I'm going to keep moving forward the best way that I know how. That is what manhood is about. Figuring it out as we go. We don't have time to stay stagnant. We don't have time to stop and think and think and think and think and think and think and think. We're over paralyzing ourselves. There's nothing wrong with thinking, and there's nothing wrong with a little bit of overthinking, because you're going to try to make sure that everything goes as right as you can. But don't forget, brother, overthinking can paralyze you, and underthinking can underprepare you. You won't be as prepared. So once you're prepared, please take a step forward. And the truth is, we may never be prepared as much as we want to be, but we still need to go after our goals and dreams. We still need to take that step. We still need to move forward. And that's what manhood is all about. Figuring it out as we go. The answers, trusting that the answers will come to you. Trusting that the faith that you have will work out. Faith without works is dead. So we have to work, but we also have to have faith. That means that we're going to be building this building brick by brick, and we may not see it come into fruition after some years. It might take so much time. Are you still willing to show up? Are you still willing to give life everything that you got? Are you still willing to be the best version of yourself? I pray and I hope that the answer is yes, because to me, that's what manhood is about. It's not about perfection. It's about the daily practice and the daily habits of getting 1% better. It's about understanding that you can't get your all out of life if you don't put your all into life. It's about understanding that we need to be purpose driven above all things. It's about understanding, especially if you have faith, that God is on your side. He's on your team and he wants you to win. It's about understanding that when you have difficult moments, that you're supposed to rise above them, that you're supposed to be even greater than you were the day before, that the battles that you face today are here to help prepare you for the war that you may face tomorrow. That is what manhood is about. Manhood is about loving those people that are around you. It's about caring for those that care about you. It's about protecting your family and protecting yourself. Manhood is about forgiveness, showing forgiveness to yourself, showing and extending forgiveness onto others. That doesn't make you weak. That's manhood. That's manhood. Manhood is understanding that you have to be responsible and accountable for your own life, that nobody else can do the work for you. How can we be a better man? How about we be responsible and accountable for the decisions that we make, the good ones? Because I'm sure that we're always responsible for the good decisions and the bad ones. Let's not point fingers. Let's look in the mirror first. Same thing I did earlier in the video. I said, hey, I'm not talking at you guys. I'm talking with you guys. I'm going through this too, right? I'm going through this too. I'm trying to be better every day. True words, bro. I'm going through this as well. I'm looking in the mirror before I ever look at one of y'all. I got mistakes that I made in this mirror that I got to look at before I ever look at one of y'all. Right? So evolving, and it could be at your pace. It doesn't have to be super fast. It just has to be. It doesn't have to be super fast or super slow. It just has to be. Evolving just has to be. Just hop on that train of evolving, being the best version of yourself, doing what you can, not worrying about what others can do, right? Worried about what you can do. What can you do to be great? What can you do to be the best version of you? What can you do to be purpose driven each and every day? How to be a better man. How to be a better man. How can we be a better human being? How can we be a better son to our parents? Right? How can we be better parents to our children or future children? Right? How can we be a better friend? How can we be a better brother? Right? If you're married, how can you be a better husband to your wife? Right? What it means to be a man, what it means to be a better man is asking, how can I be better in all areas of my life? How can I be better in all areas of my life? That's what this whole thing is about, evolving. There's a couple other things that I think are very important that I don't want us to forget and I don't want us to miss. Self-reflection, respect, and empathy, treating everybody with respect, striving to understand different perspectives. Integrity, right? Being honest, keeping your promises. I think one of my favorite sayings as a man is, I'm a man of my word, right? If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do my absolute best to do it. And if I didn't do it, then, I could tell you why, but there's no excuses. It didn't get done. I'll be accountable for that, but I'm gonna do my best to get it done because I want people to rely on me, to trust me. I want to be a man of my word. I think having proper communication is important. Develop listening skills. Listen more than you speak. That's a hack right there. That's how you truly understand somebody else. And then your response will be significantly better. Be responsible. Take responsibility for your actions and your decisions and your mistakes. Always learn. Never stop learning. I think that's what y'all doing right now, watching this video. Continuous learning, right? Physical and mental health. Going to the gym. Being fit. Being healthy. Loving how you look, right? You got to earn that body, but go out there and do it. Go out there and put the work in. Being generous. Being kind, right? Being a positive influence. Having gratitude, which I think is very important, right? That's the last one. Having gratitude, man. Being grateful for life, not wasting time, but being grateful for time and using your time wisely. So those are just some additions, more than the three main words that I said, but I wanted to put that there for you as well, right? I wanted to give you those as well. So just keep going on your purpose. Keep being the best man that you can be each and every day. Like I said before, keep taking a step forward. And if you believe, if you have faith, know that God wants you to win as well. Trust in him, have faith in him, and have faith in yourself. So continue getting 1% better. Continue going to the gym. Continue reading books. Continue having faith. Continue praying more. Sometimes y'all just got to do more of what's working and less of what's not. That'll make you better. Do more of the things that you know you need to do and less of the things that you know bring you no results. Do more of the good things and less of the bad. Okay? I know that y'all got this. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.